Well, it's not August yet. Hey y'all, it's April. Thanks for stopping by my crazy creative life. In today's video, I've got something here. And no, it's not August 2025 unboxing. This is something just a little bit different. So if that sounds interesting, then keep watching. Alright. Many of you all have heard, well, if you've stayed to the end of my videos, that is, or if you already know anything about Bargain Bead Box, I've told you that if you are a subscriber to theirs, then a lot of times she has, once everybody kind of gets, all the subscribers gets their packages, then they'll go and they'll put extras, so you can go and get extras in case you run out of something, you know, whatever. But then she will also put together like a big package, I guess you could call it, and I say I'm going blank what she actually calls it. But anyway, it matches that set. It's just like an extra thing. And then, of course, you've got that 30% coupon off, so you can go and use your 30% off. Also, this month, they were having a 10-year anniversary. So, there a few weeks back, every day she had something like a package deal that, you know, for a pretty good price. But on the last day, she kind of combined the 10%, I mean the 10-year anniversary in with the why can't I think what it's called? Anyway, the extras or whatever. So that's what this is. I'm sitting here, I've blabbed enough, and then I think I did go ahead and buy some extra stuff too. So this is just, I guess, just an unboxing, and it's quite full. Okay, here we go. I got some silver nickel-free earring hooks, but these have like the little clamp on it, so you would put it, this is a bell, whatever it's called, so just use that for example. You would clip it like that and then press it down, but you clamp it down. Then I got some more jump rings of various sizes, but these were a thicker gauge. I think these were 20, I believe these were 21 gauge, if memory serves me. It doesn't say on the back, it just gives you like the product number. But I just got a bunch of different colors and different sizes. While I was go ahead and buying that and getting my 30% off, then I decided to order a bunch of just findings, things that I needed. I got a ton, didn't I? And there's 2 in that bag. Okay, so yeah, okay, so that's all of the that's all of the jump rings I got. So hopefully these are a little stronger than the ones that I had, because some of them, buddy, it just I don't know, they didn't hold on worth a dang. So we'll see. All right, and then I also got just a bunch of head pins, and that's the ball head pins, and that's just the regular head pins. Let's see, head pins. Those are it's more ball head pins, ball head pins, ball head pins, regular head pins, and then these are, oh come on brain, work. Okay, these are the head pins with the hole at the top. I'm telling you what, I'm having brain fog terrible right now. Anyway, you get it. Most of y'all jewelry makers that watch this anyway, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, so that's all of those. Then, if you had watched my, and I'll link it down in the description box below, but if you had watched my, was it June? Okay, wait a minute, we're in July. And that was, yeah, it was June. The sea creature one, and because I was working on these before we went on vacation. And I just ordered a couple more. And I'll show you pictures of some of the stuff I made with it. But there was some of the seahorses charms. I thought those were just adorable. And then I got the turtle charms. Because I think I ran out of all of them. I know I ran out of the turtles. There's a little bit more seahorses in that. I think there's 8 in there maybe. There's 4. It's either 8 or 6. And then there's 4 turtles. Probably should have got 2 packs of turtles. But I can always order more as long as they're not sold out. And then this was the bead caps that went with that set. Really pretty. Okay, so there is that. And I'm sorry if I can't really get much closer of using this camera. I've got to figure out this dang camera. Because that, it wants to defocus the background. And I don't want it to. And then when I put it on clear, then it makes the color really dark. I don't understand that. But anyway, then I got some of these little crimp beads. I thought I got silver. I guess I didn't. And then this is, if y'all have watched any of my videos where I used crimp beads, sometimes I just have trouble with them, buddy. But this is supposed to be a pinch crimp tube thing. I really don't know how it works yet, so I've got to figure that out. But it's like your wire goes into the bigger hole. Let me make sure I'm in focus here. But the wire goes in that bigger hole, and then you're supposed to somehow or another pinch that little bitty thing. I think you pinch that down. I might be wrong. But we'll figure it out. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. And then next time I do a set with the beading wire, like the tiger tail or whatever, then I'll show you how. But I gotta figure it out myself first. Okay, and then last thing before I got the matching kit thing. Oh, April, what is that called? I'll go back and look, and I will put it down here, what it's called. I'm just drawing a blank right now. Okay, and then for the May 2025, if you watched it, and I'll also link it down in the description box below, it came with 2 of these little links, and I made a necklace using these links. Well, one of them broke off, so I went ahead and got, and it's probably the way that I designed that necklace, but I don't know. But it got twisted on me somehow, and then it broke, so I ordered another set of these. But I love that set too on the May 2025. So go back and watch it, and then I'll put a picture here of the necklace I actually made. So the pictures, go back and watch the unboxings of the May and June 2025, and then also go back and watch, if you like, the jewelry sets I made with them. Now, the July 2025 that this matches, I'm sorry, I have not made anything with it. There's just been a lot going on, so I've not made anything yet. So hopefully here in the next little bit I can make something. And they always, without fail, give you, when you order something from them, they always give you their card, their information card. Get over $60 worth of beads for $22.99 a month. But it's always way over. It's usually, sometimes I've seen $70 worth. It's usually $80, $90 worth of product for the $22.99 a month. But now, if you would, don't go through that link. I've got the link in the description box below that will be going through me. So I would appreciate it if you jump. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't change your price if you go through that link. It just, I just get like a little bit of reward. I can't remember, honestly. I think if so many people go through my link and then purchase something, that I get a free kit, or I get something like that. I don't even remember. I mean, it's not much, but it's little something. And so if you would, I'd appreciate you going through me. That way they at least know that you're watching my videos. Okay, now let's go ahead and get to this set. Now with this, it didn't come with the paper. I need to cover that up. It didn't come with the paper like this. But this is what it's matching. It's the ice cream shop, and this was the July 2025 from Bargain Bead Box, and it matches that. And hopefully soon I'll get something made, because it is so cute. Let's see. Came with a lot of stuff. Okay, she sent us more of these. These were yeah, these were number 7 in the kit, and it was the matte kiwi jasper round beads. So pretty. And her thought, and it's a really cute idea, and I'm going to eventually make something, but her thought, she's using these like an ice cream scoop, and it was just, it's really cute. Okay, then we've got, this was the number 5 in the kit. It was frosted white agate round beads. It's really pretty. Then it came with, this was number 6 in the kit. It was 8mm matte feldspar round beads. I almost think that come in a different kit. I think it come in the sand, the one with starfish and stuff, but I might be wrong. But regardless, it still matches this. See how pretty that is? Then, let's go into some color. We've got, now this did come with this kit. It was number 9 in the kit. It was 8x6mm crystal faceted rondelle beads in light mint. Because she was thinking, you know, mint ice cream. And it's got that AB finish on it, so it really sparkles. Then we've got 10x7mm rose quartz faceted cylinder round beads. And then it has like a little gold bead, seed bead with it. I almost think that come in the May kit. It's real pretty. That pink goes in there nicely with that mint green. I can't get it as pretty as she can. Alright, then we've got, it's 8x6mm crystal faceted rondelle beads in light lilac. I almost think that also come in that May kit. But it also has the AB finish on it. So it's sparkly, pretty. Okay. Okay, next we have, this is another neutral color, 4x3 millimeter crystal faceted rondelle beads in matte caramel. It's really pretty. Everything's really pretty in it. Let's see here. Then we have it wasn't in this kit. But it's Malaysia Jade dyed faceted round beads in cherry red. Honestly, I think this came into that February kit. I about know it did. But in her vision, when we got the actual July kit, we got a little matte red round bead like this, and in her vision was a cherry on top. So this is just a little bit darker cherry. It looks really dark on camera. Maybe it's just my side of the camera. Maybe when I edit it won't look as dark, but there's your cherry on top, folks. Okie dokie. Now we've got, I think this is the last bead. It is 4mm faceted rose quartz round bead on a 15-inch string. Now, I do not know if there's more of these or not. There's probably more of these beads. You'd have to look individually. But as far as being a kit, I don't know. I didn't even look. There's a good chance, because she said she made quite a bit of these for the 10-year anniversary. But I don't know. But again, I'm sure, you know, I'm telling you what it's called. And you probably can go in there and find it individually if the kit's gone. Okay. Go away, pink string. Alright, then we've got a 10-piece 2x8mm flower scoop beads in peach and mint ombre. So, in her vision, this would be like a scoop of ice cream. Aren't those pretty? So you turn it upside down. Let's see, did I show you good how pretty that is? Come on, camera. And then let me get... But you can see how it would kind of mimic an ice cream scoop. Put 2 on there. Or you could have, let's see. This is none of these actually. But this did come with that kit. Uh-oh. Nope, can't use that one, April. Okay, let's use this one I liked. It is one of these, but smaller. Well, I'm not doing it justice showing you what it would look like. But anyway, you kind of get the point, hopefully. Then we have 18mm fire crackle agate dyed and heat treated barrel beads. These are pretty. I've not seen these before. Those are really pretty. Let's see, is my camera behaving? Look how pretty those are. Come on now, let's track right here. The swirlies are more like a pink. I don't know how well it's showing up on camera. And well, some of them, like that, is pink and like a cream color. That's more of a pink and a gray. That's like a deeper pink. These are pretty. Alright. Told you there's a lot in this kit. There's a little bit more. Okay, these are, this did come with the kit. It was a 2-piece 13.5 by 8mm stainless steel magnet clasp, and they were supposed to be hypoallergenic. And I like magnet clasp. So, but that's them apart, and then there you go. Then we have a 10-piece 30 by 10mm fancy swirled links. Ooh, those are pretty. Oh, those are really pretty. You see how pretty those are? I'm going to save that one. I'm going to save that one till the end. Okay, then we've got 20-piece 7 by 5mm fancy lantern spacer beads. Okay, then we've got 10-piece 9 by 5mm floral cupped beads, bead caps. They retail for $1.99. I mean, the price is $1.99, sorry, not retail. Oh, those are different. I see why they call them lantern bead caps, because they kind of look like the top of the lantern. But they also, if you flip them upside down, and I want to think that might be what she said. I'm just looking at it, and I think that's what she said. But it's what it makes me think of. Let me show you here. Okay, you've got it this way. With it on like that, it's like a lantern top. But then if you put it the little bit smaller side down first, well, I'd have to have, let me see if this is small enough to cover up. You definitely have to have something down at the bottom, but that's the smaller side. Because if you see, it almost looks like, if my stupid camera behave, you could see, but hopefully you can see there. It looks like a cup, like a dish. And so if you put it on that side, it would be like a, you know, dish of ice cream. Does that make sense? I would definitely do something smaller than that, but hopefully you, hopefully, come on, Heathen. Hopefully you can understand what I'm trying to tell you. Not because you can't understand, but because my camera's not letting me show it right, or I'm just not doing it right, something. Okay, anyway, carry on, April, carry on. Then, if you've seen that video, which she sent us some cones, cap beads. This is 7 by 10mm bead cap cones. Because they're cones, so, I mean, they're going to look like an ice cream cone, right? If you play it that way. So, it would be like, you put the narrow side down first. Obviously, I have a small. I tell you what, let me see if I put it on. my roll here. It might might work out a little better. Okay, so there's that, and then we take a little scoop of ice cream, and you see how it kind of looks like an ice cream cone? Okay. Then we have a 10-piece, 10mm fluted flower bead cap cones. So again, the cones, ice cream cone. Which these are bigger. See, can we see that? And again, you'd put it upside down, or little end first, I should say, and then put your bead on. There you go. You can build it up like an ice cream cone. And then we've only got one more item after this. This is a 2-piece 16 by 8mm stainless steel hypoallergenic ice cream cone charms, and they are $2.99. Look how sweet that is. Little ice cream cone. Little 2 ice cream cones, so you can make them as earrings or dangles on a bracelet. You could have it somewhere on a necklace. I mean, anywhere really, but those are cute. And finally, where am I going to put this guy at? I should have put him in the middle. Alright, we've got a rose quartz faceted cone pendant, and it is $6.99. And it's this gorgeous rose quartz, and then it has that beautiful, but that silver filigree bead cap. And then on top of that, there's a little bitty round, see right there? And it has like this silver ring over top of it. And then you've got your bell at the top of it, right there. But that is beautiful, I think. And when I go back to editing, if this isn't showing up good, then I always do pictures at the end anyway, but I'll make sure to do a picture of that because it's so pretty. Okay. So there we are. This was the... Okay, I just looked. That is the Ice Cream Shop collection kit. It's the one that I showed for... Come on. For July 2025. And then this is that one, and it's a bundle special Ice Cream Shop companion bundle. That is the word I have... Clear up. That is the word I've been trying to think of this whole dang video. But this was the companion bundle to that, and she always comes out with the companion bundle. And that is what I'm showing you. See, she can place it so much prettier than me. And it is $38.99. But see, if you were already a subscriber, you know, like I was, and I got this kit, I got that 30% coupon off. So that $38.99, I got 30% off of that, plus everything that come with it. So, I mean, they're a wonderful company. I highly recommend them. Like I said, I will leave the link in the description box below, and if you would kindly go through that, it wouldn't cost you... Oh, I forgot one little fella. This is another stainless steel hypoallergenic ice cream cone pendant. So it's similar to the two. There's that one. It's similar to the two. That's more of a bell, like you'd want to put that on a necklace. And then that would be more, like I said, either that would be a bell. It would be more, you know, for a necklace. And then, of course, those two would be more for like earrings or dangles, or, you know, on a bracelet or something, like a charm bracelet, something like that. So there's those two little fillets. We'll put this one up here. Hopefully, yeah, I think you can see that. All right, y'all. So that is this video. Again, I apologize. I've not done anything, honestly, since my aunt passed away. Between, you know, her death and my health, I've just not been able to do much. So I do apologize. Hopefully, you know, within the next few days, I'll go ahead and get some videos made using this and the original July 2025 from Bargain Bead Box. But it's beautiful. I couldn't resist. I had to get this. All right. So anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day. And thank you for hanging out with me. And I will talk to you in the next one. Bye. Hey, if you like this video, you may want to check out my previous video or my previous series. Talk to you soon.